As you guys know, recently Damien went live complaining about a woman that's in a relationship with his dad. Let's just call him Old Man Damien. Recently, Old Man Damien uploaded a video talking about how his ex-girlfriend Erica has been lying to everyone about having twins. But is it true, and is she lying to everyone about having twins? After he uploaded his video, he uploaded another one. Erica uploaded her video. Em and Von uploaded their video, which revealed a lot of things about the whole dynamic of the situation. And what I'm gonna do today is put everything together and explain everything that happened in the most detail that I can. If I make any mistakes, Em, Von, Damien, and Erica can hit me up in the DMs or anything like that. This is going to be a series, so make sure you subscribe with notifications so you guys don't miss out on anything. Make sure this video gets to 10,000 likes if you want to see episode 2 tomorrow. Okay, so I've seen a lot of tea pages covering this situation. I see that a lot of the information that has been out has actually been inaccurate, that hasn't been correct at all. Like, some parts are correct, but not everything's correct. It all really started when Erica paid Em and Von to do collaboration. As a YouTuber, it is very smart to pay another YouTuber to collaborate with them to build a channel up. A lot of you guys ask for collaborations and it never worked. Well, ask someone, give them some money, and most likely it's going to work and you're going to get a collaboration. If you do it though, make sure you got a contract involved. Anyway, Erica was filming stage pranks with Em and Von, which isn't illegal. What she did with the car, etc. wasn't illegal because it was staged and for entertainment. But then a situation happened when Von allegedly told Erica,
"Could he use my car to do a stage prank to pull over stage people?" He verbalized it would be Chris, the other two, Justin and Nair, and he said that they were going to be down the street from his house. Okay. Not in Houston. It was never mentioned.
Not only did Von take the car, he also had access to her badge, which she left in the car. Not only did Von go and prank Chris, he ended up pranking the public, which got him in huge trouble. Erica ended up losing her job at that station, but she was still a police officer, because afterwards what people don't know is that she was still working for the police, but like another area. I remember talking to her about it, how she applied and all that jazz and what went down, because we spoke about it. Anyway, the time came when she met Damien. Damien pursued her. At first she did not like Damien, and then later she eventually started to like Damien. Remember, at first she wasn't sure about him, and then later on she fell for him. This is when everything went downhill, and I made a whole video explaining it, but I didn't break everything down afterwards. You guys know I made a video exposing Damien for basically being abusive to Erica, okay? Erica, after that whole situation, I was meant to finish more of that video, but I don't know what happened, guys. And something got deleted. I don't know. Just shit went missing in my drive, and I was like, man, because I hold it on for too long. I should have done it like there and then and kept on doing the videos. And sometimes I do that mistake, but now I have a team, so everything is a bit better. But there was more, and I didn't give you my conclusion to that situation. Erica was in her emotion. She honestly should have stopped contacting Damien. But for some reason, for Damien's birthday, because allegedly she already paid for it, they went to that hotel, she bought him a cake, and then he treated her really bad that day and then left, okay? And he's always had some weird like feelings towards Erica, and I believe it's because of what his friends went through. Now, because he was treating her really bad, she had enough, went into her emotions and went live, which was the biggest mistake that she ever did. She even apologized for doing, because she should have never really, she exposed like the Damien family's secrets that was told to Damien, old Damien. So Prince family, situations happened there, told old man Damien told Erica, and Damien just did a lot of things that were very weird and stuff, and she like, I don't know, like diarrhea, just everything went out. She was crying in her emotions. Now, you think everything will stop and all that, but as you guys know, she was pregnant. They stopped talking for a very long time, okay? I remember them not talking that I know of. They weren't talking consistently anyway for a very long time. Then all of a sudden, there is videos with Damien and Erica back together, and I'm like, what the hell was going on? And to me, when I watched it, it was a different type of energy. It looked like Erica had like the upper hand, meaning she wasn't taking any more of his ish anymore. She was like, you know, I'm your baby mama, that type of energy going on. But it ended up not ending up like that again.
Now, when I asked her why she went back to him, she told me that he really stepped his game up after that whole situation in June.
My conclusion to that whole situation is that I felt that she should have never gone back to him. He was obviously toxic and not good for her. I told her on the phone one night, or maybe I was thinking it like, I don't want to be that person that consistently tells you don't be with them, I'm not going to be that person. I'm one of that person that, look, this is how I feel. I don't think this is good for you, but hey, I'm going to be here for you as a good friend, and when shit goes down, I'm going to be here, okay? I might tell you I told you so, but I'm going to be here as your friend. Anyway, let's fast forward to the whole situation now. Young Damien and Vaughn has always told Damien to be careful of Erica.
Second girl he got with that literally just tried to expose him online. I said, listen, Dad, be careful with her. This is what I heard, bro. You feel me? Because some happened to my Vaughn and some other people that I know, YouTubers. So I said, yo, just be careful. Be careful, bro.
Because everything that happened with me, Chris Sales, Nair Price, my boy Justin Marlowe, bro, everything that happened with us, it was a lie. And I went through, I went through court for multiple years because of this person, bro. Literally catching flights back to Houston or every month and driving down here for literally almost 2 years, bro, because of this person. How me and Chris and all them got did was dirty, bro. It was habitual lying. We got lied on, bro. Why do you think she lost her job as an officer? Come on, bro. I knew this was gonna happen.
Now, because of the anger that he has on Erica, and he fails to take responsibility for his action and blame everything completely on Erica, as you can see, not once is he taking responsibility for what he did, and also for Erica speaking out on the truth, he feels some type of way about Erica and does not trust her. And because of that, he wants Damien to know that she is not to be trusted. So in the beginning of 2020, while they were in Disneyland, they almost got into a fight over Erica.
On our last family vacation together, us and the Prince family, we went to Disney World. And what happened there?
Mr. Cryer said that he was gonna do videos with her in February. He broke the news to us. Vaughn was instantly hot.
Vaughn and Am got into it as well.
Me, with my understanding and loving heart, I just wanted to see Mr. Cryer happy. Vaughn will get over it if this is really the person for you. Like, I still didn't trust the girl.
And then we got into it.
And then we got into it.
Me, you almost fought, bro. We got in each other's face, everything. We was in each other's faces like this. Damien was trying to break us up, bro. We was trying to fight. In front of there was a bunch of people there, and we was trying to fight. We was going back and forth because you was saying smart stuff to me about this situation, and I was saying stuff to you. But I was just trying to preach to you facts. I was trying to help you, trying to tell you the truth. Don't trust this, bro. Don't do this. I tried to tell you to stay away, bro. I told you multiple times, stay away.
Vaughn continued feeding negative energy about Erica to Damien.
I told you the only reason she wanted in, and I truly felt this, Mr. Cryer. This off of what happened to us, and I knew from the beginning that she didn't truly, deep down, truly within care about you, bro. She wanted in, bro. She wanted in the circle.
One of the things that Erica got dragged for was that she was not pregnant. A lot of people on YouTube speculated, made videos gossiping and saying how she was lying that she was not pregnant, when obviously now we know in fact she was. But even Damien didn't believe that she was pregnant, that she even took a test in front of him.
And I took the pregnancy test like right there in front of him, and he still said I wasn't pregnant. It's like,
Early May, according to Damien, Erica filmed a video in his restroom claiming that she was pregnant.
Saying that she was pregnant. Even though she had told me that she was pregnant, she still did a part in the restroom, in my restroom, that I had no idea about.
And this is what she ended up recording in the restroom.
I decided to just go ahead and do this video once and for all because I just really haven't been feeling like myself. I've just been constant throwing up. Like I've been dehydrated, face, lips dry, everything, y'all. Haven't been able to eat, hold anything down. I'm about to take this test for you guys. This is the test. Oops. Nothing has been on here yet.
Is this staged? Because Damien already knew she was pregnant. That means she already knew. She didn't need to do another test. She did that for YouTube.
Even though she had told me that she was pregnant.
Anyway, I guess later on she vlogged her going to take an ultrasound. That's where you see her in the hospital, etc. And she put those videos together. So those videos of her taking the pregnancy test and her taking her ultrasound are separate videos put together in one.
I got the ultrasound and everything, and I'm having twins. See it, mama? Let me see this. See, guys?
Keep in mind, Erica and Damien were not on talking terms during this time. I believe this was probably one of their first kind of breakups, if that makes sense, and they weren't talking to each other. Anyway, Erica ended up putting those videos together, then uploaded the video footage on May the 27th, 2020 in a video called It's About Time Y'all Know the Truth, which was the same day that she took the ultrasound. That day when she was filming the video footage with her and her mom in the car, she showed you guys the ultrasound. That same day later on, she ended up putting those two videos together and uploaded that video. And the only reason why I know it's the same day, because she even said on her live when the ultrasound was taken.
That's on here. My doctor is on here. This was taken May 27, 2020 at 3:35 p.m.
Which took Damien by surprise because he did not know that she was pregnant with twins.
I went on social media and seen a video that was dropped saying that I was having twins on the way.
But according to Erica, she FaceTimed him and told him he was going to have twins.
I called Damien on FaceTime to show him first because he's the father, but he didn't answer. I think he was still asleep or something like that. So I showed my mom, and then when he called back, my mom was so excited, hollering and everything.
I never doubted the pregnancy once. I just doubted that she was pregnant with twins. You guys gotta remember how I found out she was pregnant with twins. I found out through a YouTube video.
Exactly, because she found out on the same day that she uploaded that video, and you guys allegedly were not on talking terms.
She dropped the video saying we was having twins, so of course we're not on talking terms. I must respond to something like that. So I went to my YouTube channel and made the announcement. I found out that I'm having twins.
Now, I couldn't find any announcement that he made that he was having twins, but that's neither here or there. But he did do a collaboration with his son in a mukbang on the 29th of May of the 2020, saying that he was going to have twins.
You are no longer going to be the baby.
Okay.
You have twin brothers or twin sisters coming.
Now, at this time, Damien had no doubt that she was not pregnant with twins.
I believed her, so I proceeded to go ahead and move as if I was having twins. So I proceeded to shop and do things as if I was having twins.
When he says shop, he mean that one video that he made of clothes. I have more stuff at my house than he ever have. I want to tell you something. I have purchased more things than he have. That one little video where he have maybe a box or two of diapers and a couple of baby items, that's all he have.
Damien talks about how he wasn't able to make all the appointments.
I didn't make it to all those doctor appointments because I live 2 hours away. But I did make it to some appointments.
But some, and even though he did, he had to wait outside.
And with that being said, because of the COVID, I could never go inside of the doctor office. They would never let me in the doctor office. I sat in the car while she went to her appointment.
At the end of August, Erica found out some news about her twins.
It was not my actual doctor who said this. It's the lady that does the sonogram. She said we only see one baby. She told me not to panic. She said that the other baby could be hidden underneath the other one. And I said, okay. Came back September. It was the same thing. Now, after I get the sonogram done, I go to my actual doctor. Because once you get the sonogram done, my doctor facility. First thing you do when you get there, pee in a cup, get your sonogram done, and then you go to the actual doctor. He check you or whatever. So by the time I get to my doctor, he said, it still may be that the other baby is hidden.
According to Erica, the doctor told her to come back at the end of October. Now, according to Damien, on September the 23rd, Erica told him that she was having vanished baby syndrome.
September 23rd comes around. She said that she went to the doctor to get her weekly injection and for her monthly visit. My ex starts telling me about this vanishing baby syndrome. Now, mind you, September 23rd, she's already 5, close to 6 months into her pregnancy. She started telling me that she went to the doctor appointment. They couldn't see the other twin. Now, mind you, she goes every single month.
But according to Erica, he told him before September that they could not see the baby. Not the vanishing thing, but that they could not see the baby.
But it wasn't September. I first told you that they could not see the other baby the month before. I told you in August. You're making it seem like I told you this in September. I didn't. Where are you getting this from? I first told you in August.
On the 10th of October, Erica ended up having a baby shower.
Because my baby shower was October 10th. That was my father's birthday. Because my father, he died when I was 11, and I wanted to have the baby shower on his birthday.
Me and Bianca, we bought the homie some gear. We bought the homie some clothes. Ask my dad. My dad got them. We show love. We showing love from a distance because we don't know you. You gotta respect that. If you don't respect that, that's on you.
This was before her other appointment when she finds out apparently about the vanished baby syndrome situation.
I go back to the doctor October 23rd.
Because Damien was at my house. He didn't ride with me to the doctor. He stayed in bed.
I hope everything okay. We prayed together on the phone and everything.
After seeing her doctor, she then got sent to hospital to take x-rays.
I called my mom. Mama, pregnant women can't get x-rays did or nothing like that. So I'm freaking out. My mama on Google and stuff like that. So I'm at the hospital. Another doctor comes in and he explains to me that it was the vanishing twin syndrome. He explained to me what it was. I asked him, well, when did it happen? I'm confused. Was it something that I did wrong? He said that there is no exact timeline. It could have happened in the first trimester. It could have happened in the second trimester. They did not catch it because they had told me the first 2 times that I went that it could be that one baby was hiding underneath the other baby. It happens all the time.
October 23rd comes around. About 9:45 a.m. that morning, I have the messages on my phone. Can you call me? I got some bad news. I already knew what she was going to tell me. I called her. I prepared myself for the worst. She said we lost one of the twins.
As you guys can see now, we have 2 contradicting stories. Damien is saying that on the 23rd of September, Erica told him about the vanishing baby syndrome. But then according to Erica, she said she didn't find out until the 23rd of October about the vanished baby syndrome. So what do you guys think? Do you think Erica's lying? Do you think Damien's lying? Let me know in the comment section below. This will dive more into the conclusion. So make sure to subscribe and hit the notification button. But anyway, let's continue.
I called her. She said we lost one of the twins. We both started crying on the phone. I was hurt. I asked for ultrasound. Only ultrasounds I seen showed one baby. One baby. I've never seen any shred of evidence. One baby.
And he would even say that to us.
He said that to us. It was in October.
Sometime after that, he actually went to Em and Vaughn for some advice because he was confused and doubting that Erica had twins.
But he just popped up. Like, I got scared because I didn't know who was at our door. I saw somebody come through our gate and I was like, Vaughn, somebody's here. Somebody's here. And so Vaughn opened the door and it's Mr. Cryer. And Mr. Cryer doesn't just like pop up at our house. Like, never does he just pop up. He was talking about this. He was just asking me, like, because he felt like I would know more about pregnancy, and I know some things about pregnancy, but I don't know like everything, obviously. What he was saying really wasn't adding up. I'm not a doctor, so it's not my place to say this is wrong. It did sound sketchy. He was just confused, and I think he was like coming to us for reassurance, and we didn't really know. I'm not a doctor, so I can't tell this man what she's saying is fact or fiction. I can't say that, but it did feel uneasy, and you could tell he was feeling uneasy about things because he did just show up at our house totally unannounced.
Erica wanted to tell social media that she was only going to have one child since everyone already knew that they were going to have twins. So I'm guessing she wanted to tell you guys so the blow will be less and not such a surprise when, whoop, only one child.
I told Damien that I wanted to go ahead and announce to you guys that we only having one baby.
According to Damien, he was confused and at the same time did not believe that she was pregnant with twins.
We were both going to try to find ways to bring you guys this awful news, but I do not believe she was ever pregnant with twins. She sent me some information and she said it was an email from her doctor, but all it was a link talking about vanishing baby syndrome. It wasn't a note or letter or something or a link from her doctor saying that that's what you experienced.
He went back, he said, to consult his son. His son advised him that we needed to wait until birth. And then me and Damien had arguments about this all the time. I feel like we need to go ahead and let our subscribers know. You wanna know why? Because he was still saying twins in the video. I had stopped saying twins because I kind of had a feeling that it was going to get to this point here. He also said that this is our business and that we don't have to just run and jump to the internet just because that y'all want us to, that we have control over our life.
During their relationship, Damien wanted to have a DNA test to make sure that the baby was his. He has every right to. He wanted to have confirmation that the baby is his.
The reason why, she asked me one day, she said, what are you gonna do with these test results? I said, what am I gonna do with them? I said, I'm not gonna do anything with them. I'm just gonna have my confirmation. I asked her what she gonna do with her test results. Her response was she's just gonna blow it up. I guess blow it up on YouTube or whatever.
That's according to Damien. Now afterwards, she ended up having a baby boy. When she gave birth, Damien Cryer didn't want to sign the birth certificate. Erica threatened to change the son's name.
She's threatened to change the baby name.
He's not lying. I did say that. But did you tell them why I said that? He didn't sign the birth certificate. He did not sign the birth certificate. Let me tell you something. He told me that he wanted to name our son Deontay after his late son. Well, I told him respectfully, I have two cousins. Their middle name is Deontay, but also I don't really like the name Deontay. So then he said Dion, and I said, Dion, okay. So I like that name. So I said, well, let's go with that. So he named our son Dion Antoine Cryer, but you didn't sign the birth certificate. So why would I put down Dion Antoine Cryer on this birth certificate if you didn't even sign it? Now, when I said that, I didn't mean it. When I said, well, I'm gonna change his name, I wouldn't do that because it's not about me at this point. It's not about him. It's in remembrance of his late son. So I wasn't gonna do that anyway.
Then some people in Erica's personal life suggested that she should make the video talking about how she's only having one child and not twins.
It was people that I had confided in and told them that there was just one baby, and they told me that I needed to go ahead and say something because at the end it's gonna look bad on me. And now I understand what they're talking about, which is why I had went ahead and did the video that I did without him.
And that's exactly what she did. On the 7th of January 2021, she uploaded a video called Lost One of My Twins.
So I lost one of my twins. I really thought that as time progressed on that it would be easier for me to talk about and stuff like that, but I just been stalling the time. I've been in denial, I've been hurt, I've been blaming myself. I became so angry lately. Honestly, I don't even really know what to say. Looking at my baby, knowing that it's supposed to be another one of him, is so hurtful, y'all. Cherish everything because you never know when it's gonna get taken away from you. Y'all, I'm hurting and I've been hurting for a while. How do you even talk about something like this?
Ever since the child has been born, allegedly Damien hasn't been around because he went to film the series with his son Damien. Now, Erica was not happy because allegedly he would be ignoring her calls, so she threatened him.
Since my son has been here, he has been ignoring my calls to where I get him the 5th or 6th time. The only way I can really get his attention is if I say I'm going live. Now, I'm wrong for saying it, but was I really gonna go live? No, I wasn't. But that's the only way I can get his attention. And as soon as I text him I'm gonna go live, then he's texting back, oh really? Oh, go ahead and do it, baby. I'm ready for you. Or he'll call me back. That's the only way I can get your attention. Why is it now, since your son is here, you're ignoring me? Do you not know how that makes me feel? When you know for a fact. Anyway.
So on the 8th of January, Damien actually recorded this video, which we will get into later, before they did the DNA test. He then went to where Erica lives. They both drove to the hospital in separate cars for the DNA test, and then he filmed another video in his car talking about the situation. Keep in mind, he filmed it but did not upload the video. Keep that in your mind. That's very key and important to understand.
And now that Dion is here, it's a whole bunch of drama then kicked off because she feels some type of way about it. So I just drove 2 hours. My appointment is at 2 o'clock. It's currently 1:41, and you guys can see this is the hospital. I'm actually at the emergency entrance, so I don't really know where to go in, but I do see her car that's parked not far from me. So I do know that I'm at the right hospital.
Now, due to Erica's threats, Damien decided to pre-record this secretly, so if Erica did drop a video, he will have something for insurance to cover himself up.
I hate that this is going on, man. I really hate this because something like this should be handled off of YouTube. This shouldn't be going to YouTube, but since she wanted to put something out there trying to make me be the bad guy, I'm going to defend myself.
And if you guys watched the video, in that video, Damien was not made to look like the bad guy. That's how you know he was going off what Erica said and the threats that she made towards him even though she wasn't gonna go live. And because of that, that's why he pre-planned this and pre-filmed this to cover himself up.
Get a DNA test. You know, she agreed with me getting a DNA test prior to him being born. And now that he's here, it's just so much drama leading up to the DNA test. So I bought a DNA test. She refused to take the DNA test. So she wanted to set one up at the hospital, professional as she had called it. So I agreed to those terms. And even though I paid for the one DNA test already that she refuses to allow me to use, I'm gonna have to end up paying an extra $400 for this DNA test. She states in her videos how she went through this alone. And I think you guys know that that's a bunch of crap. That's a bunch of crap for sympathy, man.
But for some reason, Damien thought that Erica was gonna say that he wasn't there for her at all. Like, at all. But from her threat, she only meant that he wasn't there when she had the baby.
And then this time, you know, she's making it seem like that she's went through this alone. She's got you guys feeling sorry for her, feeling bad and sympathy for her, like saying that she's going through this alone. Did you guys remember just a month or two ago, Thanksgiving, we did multiple vlogs at my house?
To further prove my theory, Damien even says in his video that he has to be prepared for Erica making a video bashing him.
You know, I have to be prepared for the Cryer family didn't see his baby today. The Cryer family didn't come down and visit his son today. The Cryer family, this and that. You know, I'm prepared. I have to prepare myself for what I know that's going to happen. Every video that's going to be dropped is going to be something associated with Damien Cryer did this. Damien Cryer wouldn't do this for his son. Damien Cryer missed the day of child support. I mean, it's going to be something.
Damien ended up doing the DNA test, ended up going in his car explaining what happened.
Just got finished doing the DNA test and the mouth swabs and all that. You know, it really hurted me really to see them even swabbing the baby's mouth. It just really made me feel some type of way. Me and the mom, we didn't really say probably 3 words to each other. So at this point, it's just a waiting game. The person who administered the DNA test, they swabbed both of our mouths, swabbed the baby's mouth, swabbed the mom's mouth, my mouth. So that's it, man. Again, me and the mom didn't really say too much to each other. I was able to hold the baby and stuff like that throughout the process of it. Even carried the baby back to the car.
Damien also assumed that Erica was gonna go on YouTube to bash him again.
I guess I can assume that she probably will go live and probably bash me, which is, I guess that's for her, that's normal behavior. But it's not normal behavior for me to go live and bash. You know, this is about the baby. And this could have been handled off of YouTube. This didn't have to get brought to YouTube. It's simply as a man who wanted a DNA test. So I'm gonna go ahead and head back to Houston, man. I got a long drive. It's pretty much, I drove here, did a swab, now I'm getting right back on the highway.
Damien was actually at my house after we did the DNA test that Friday. I texted him, I said, would you like to spend some time, a few hours, couple hours with Dion? He said, yes, thank you, that would be great. He made it here to my house. My mom was here. My mom was here. My mom left to give us our privacy and stuff like that. And everything was fine. He was being cordial and everything. He left my house. When he left my house, we was on a good note. We was actually on the phone till 1 and 2 that morning. Everything was fine. We discussed the video that I had did about losing one of the twins. And I let him know I'm not trying to destroy you or make you look bad at all. He kept saying he's scared of me and he don't trust me and stuff like that. Honestly, like I said, if you have these emotions or whatever because of what I did in June, again, I have apologized for that and you're holding that over my head and that's not fair.
Then on January the 8th, 2021, she uploaded a video called Can Y'all Cheer Me Up? And she talked about how she was moving on with her kids, basically breaking up with Damien.
I don't have like no ill will towards him or whatever. It just, some stuff is just not meant to be.
And I was led to believe that I was having twins.
Then all of a sudden my DM started going off that he didn't drop the video.
That is disgusting.
And she tried bouncing when you ain't getting what?
And I did tell her, like, yo, you should make a video.
Now I'm finna go ahead and get this over with once and for all.
You on live from the thousands of people talking crazy.